All right, folks, how's everybody doing? Uh, we still got storms down south, so be safe. And just getting ready for YouTube tonight, chilling. And yeah, what's the thing with Elon Musk now on Twitter? Possible chance that he might back out of the whole thing. Well, I would probably imagine something wasn't right, maybe the numbers that they had. I do remember Elon saying that over 50% of Twitter was fake accounts. That's pretty high percentage uh, of their customers that are just fake, meaning probably spam accounts and stuff like that. So, is there a chance he might back out? There is probably. I don't know. Like I said, paperwork can be altered, can be rigged to make it look like it's something that it's really not. Uh, you know, so who knows? Maybe he will back out of it and not do the deal. You know, who knows? But like I said, and that's the world today we live in. It's so deceitful that it's unreal. People being used, they probably wanted to get him. Now they're trying to say if he backs out of the deal, they got him because, you know, uh, he already committed to something or whatever. But uh, I don't see it. If there was no money translated through, uh, you know, the deal yet, sure he could back out. And that's a problem with buying a social media thing like that is you don't know really what you're getting, meaning computers and numbers can be altered. And then once he buys it, it's just a pile of junk, you know, and there ain't as many people uh, on Twitter as it's showing. That's very possible. And then you got to take the responsibilities of Twitter and the people that have accounts on Twitter. You I don't know why the heck would he be. I don't know. You know, I have no idea. But I did see he did just come out with another prefab home. That's pretty nice. You know. So, and he is working on new batteries, the carbon batteries. So Tesla and all that and everything. Now there's a lot of people complaining about Tesla now that the battery life is not what they said it was, and they're burning up, and the car's doing bad things, and these are headaches that come with uh, being rich. And what's funny is within a blink of an eye, boom, it can all be gone. Millions made within days and within hours, all taken away. And I think some people are starting to realize that, you know. I think some people are starting to realize that. And now look at YouTube, people coming into my chat. I'm not getting notifications, and people are blocking channels and you know, attacking channels and everything. And then someone came in and said that he bought YouTube, and I don't think so. Like I said, he still has a chance to back out of it. If there was no money exchanged, then he can back out of the Twitter deal. But yeah, like he was saying, he does his research. He's saying over 50% of Twitter are fake accounts, meaning they're 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 not real accounts. They could be computer generated, they could be spam accounts, they could be all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's interesting. And you know, what can you do? Not much. You can't do, like I said, he can spend all that money and then get it, and then just within a couple days it just everything wasn't what they said it was, and it just go. him lose millions and millions and millions of dollars. But I think, I wouldn't be dabbling in any of that. He should have made his own YouTube, his own internet, hackless and adult, you know, internet where people can't hack you, or he should have made a computer that can't be hacked. So I'm eating a couple egg rolls. It looks like we got some dark clouds back there, so we might get some more rain. You folks be safe because they're tracking tornadoes down south. So I got a couple more dishes to do, and I'm just going to relax. I feel like I got somebody putting a curse on me, or a magic spell or something. Trespassers or whatever. But be safe because the big boys are out tonight. Well, I think Dave's Guitar Channel, I think, is on tonight at 8 o'clock, I think, or 9:30, either 8 o'clock or 9:30. So that's some good acoustic music live. I don't know where they're playing tonight, but I'll tell you what. If I was Elon, I wouldn't be spending my money on Twitter. I know that much. Or YouTube. Not with the way things are going. Yeah, I would imagine it's probably more than 50% of the accounts on Twitter are fake. Uh, yeah, you got to go through the numbers, Elon. I wouldn't give him no cash yet, I'll tell you that much. And I would do a trial period. If your numbers, if I would do a quarterly thing, hey, I'll give you money, but if I don't get my return in this quarter, by the end of this quarter, deal's off. It's like buying a business, folks. They can make it look like it makes millions. Once you buy it, the bottom falls out of it. And then they're like, "Oh, well, you must have did something wrong." No, no, the numbers were rigged. It happens every day. It's like if you buy a home that's people been murdered and slaughtered in, and they tell you, "Oh no, everything's fine." Next thing you know, you wake up in the middle of the night to take a pee, and you got ghosts walking around, and you know bad things happening, and you know it's the same thing. Or it's someone cooking meth in a home, and they, you know, no, this home's fine, and then you move in, and next thing you're in the hospital, and the doctor's saying, "Do you do meth?" And you're like, "No." Well, you got meth poisoning, or whatever, and it's just like anything. It's so corrupt. Elon's right. The world is ending pretty soon, but it deserves it. It's time to clean it. Get it over and done with. All this racist stuff on YouTube and all these southern things and Nazis and bikers and gangs, and it's just evil. There's no way around it, folks. I don't know. What do you want me to do? You know, I ain't got $200 billion or 400 billion, so I'm just a little dude. I'm just little John. I got all the big dogs trying to take my head. They can't figure out how I'm still alive. But I'm here. I ain't going nowhere as long as the good Lord will, I don't know, keep me here. But I am watching Steve from Boston, which is a great channel. It's a guitar channel. Talk about guitar stuff, guitars and pedals and all kinds of stuff. Uh, I'm watching that right now, relaxing, eating a couple egg rolls. Hopefully, I get some more storm foot. I went to bed late last night, and it had to be probably 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. I got woke up by that storm, and man, I wanted to get up and turn everything back on and film it, but I was just like, screw it. I just rolled back over and laid down, went back to bed. I'll tell you what, it's a curse. YouTube is a curse. It's very addicting. People are addicted to it. Even I am. And I'm somebody with an addictive personality, meaning I used to drink a lot and do things when I was younger, very addicted to a lot of things. And I'm not no more. And I find myself falling back into it. Thank God, not with booze and not with drugs, with other things, guitars, music, looking at beautiful women, YouTube. You know, I took my addictions and changed it instead of the happy white stuff everyone puts up their nose. I went to coffee and quit doing all the bad stuff. Coffee and soda and the booze and everything I gave up. I gave everything up 20 something years ago, if not longer. Why? I don't know. Probably my kids, grandkids, stuff like that. But I feel good if I can keep these trespassers out of me in Jesus' name. But I got some work lined up to make a few bucks. Boy, a lot of people pissed. We can't get another stimulus check out of the government, but they want to pay 400 and something $billion to help another country and everything. They're saying no to support what they're. I'm like, are you kidding me? Just a matter of time before it all goes down the tubes. We're still living in a 1976, so you would have to make some changes to the Constitution. It's right to bear arms, you know. Uh, but if you can't understand, we're killing off humanity ourselves with these laws and everything, and guns and bombs and knives, and there's another country that is very safe right now. I'm thinking about going there maybe. They don't have guns, they don't have knives, they don't have nothing. What they probably have is God's grace. And we could use it in America, I can tell you that much. I know what's going to happen in America, folks. Everyone is going to have a gun. And if you even look at somebody the wrong way, they're going to say, he threatened me. And they're going to kill people. It's going to be an excuse to kill people. Well, he raised his voice, so they pumped 30 rounds into him. It's just hell is coming, folks. No way around it. It's what we do with these other countries around us. And if we can keep it contained to America, that's the biggest thing. Pretty soon everyone will be walking around with a gun. And if you even look at somebody or say something wrong, look at folks, you can't even say a woman is beautiful anymore without being called a stalker or sexual harassment. We're heading towards that way where you won't be able to do nothing. Innocent people will be getting killed for just standing up for their rights, for just saying that a woman is beautiful. You can die today from that. And I'm not buying into any of this crap. If we can, hopefully, we can keep it contained to America, and we'll all buy little homes outside of America. And when time comes, we'll all get out of here, take the workforce with us and the technology. I got nothing against guns. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. And no matter what, I was watching that Diesel dude, or what's his name? Heavy Diesel or whatever. He's right. No matter what, if these people want to kill us, they'll find some way to kill people. They don't need a gun. They'll find something else. And that's the big thing is we're dealing with evil. It's just evil. No way around it. And now they're bringing in. I never even talked about witchery and sorcery and evil until I got on YouTube and seen nothing but witchery, sorcery, and people talking about evil and devil, and it's just a madhouse, complete madhouse. So yeah, if I was Musk, I would make sure I would do it quarterly. I'll buy it, but if I don't have my return, if I find out all that over half of Twitter is fake, deals off. Do it a quarter. If you ain't getting your money back in a quarter, Elon, don't spend the money. You do what you want, Elon. You're a very intelligent dude, but don't just jump into it without doing the research and data. Because if you can put, if you can take data off a computer, then you can put fraudulent data and print fraudulent paperwork up to show that you got so much, accounts that are real accounts and real people. Uh, I don't know. Hey, I'm just trying to help the dude out. I'd hate for him to dump all kinds of money into it, uh, and then it just be totally fake. I mean, he's got enough money; he can do it, but then he would have to rebuild the whole company all over again and get people to go back to Twitter. I don't do Twitter. YouTube and Facebook is enough for me. This Twitter twat, whatever it's called, and this Snapchat stuff and all that crap. I don't get into that. I don't do it. Uh, you know, just don't dump your whole savings without making sure. Do a quarterly thing. Hey, I'll go 4 quarters. If I ain't got 4 quarters, if I ain't got a return or a massive amount of accounts in Twitter, deals off. Is Dave live? Let me check. Oh, there's
Yeah, it's all part of
Steve
the
from
game.
Facebook. See, I ain't getting
You
no.
want me to bow and arrow out of one something?
Oh, I just got it just now, 1 second ago.
Actually, what they
Let's check out old Dave, see what he's doing. Dave and Emily, they're live right now. All right, folks. I'm going to head over to Dave's guitar channel, listen to some music while I'm cleaning up. Check it out. You guys have a good night. I'll be back in a little while.